Hi, I'm Daniel, founder at Deep3 Labs, and we are one of the only teams in the industry that is learning how to train AI and machine learning models on the data inside the blockchain. Models like Claude or ChatGPT learn from large bodies of text how to predict the next word. That's why they're called large language models. But what if you could train an AI model on the data inside the blockchain so that it could predict the next transaction? That would be an incredibly powerful tool for crypto traders, and those are exactly the kind of models that we're building right now and putting into our crypto trading app, Hoku. In one of our previous videos, we talked about our trading clusters, which are just small groups of traders that are similar to one another. When we see a token start trending in at least two of these clusters, we fire up a series of machine learning models that are all trying to predict if that token will go on to trend in more clusters in the future. Because if it will, that is an identification of an early price trend. And those are the kinds of opportunities that every crypto trader is looking for. So in our app, if you go over to our trade signals page, you'll see a list of those predictions that have been made recently. Let's take a look at this one here on the Binance chain. The Book of Binance was first issued as a trade signal alert 3 hours and 52 minutes ago. Now, if you look at the actual chart, if you had bought it 3 hours and 52 minutes ago when the first alert had come out, which is here, then you'd be sitting on a nice 120% profit. Now that is not an aberration. Every single day, we are generating many of these price predictions, and we've seen over very large time horizons that they're accurate over 90% of the time. We've run multiple studies of thousands of these alerts, all on real data, and are consistently seeing 90, 91, even 93% accuracy on those signals. The reason that's possible is we have built these predictions in a completely new way. We are actually predicting the individual behaviors of the traders on the blockchain. And if you think about it, it makes a ton of sense. If you can see that a small group of traders has bought a token, and you can predict that many other traders are also likely to buy that token, well, you can identify price trends much sooner than anything else in the industry. And that's what Hoku does. You don't even need to just trust us on this. In our backtested alert history, we show you right there which trends that we got right and which we got wrong. And if you count all these up, you're going to see that same 90% that I just talked about. So let's look at a few examples of these. Nerdy Boy CZ on the Binance chain was a trend that started 8 hours ago, and we predicted that it was going to go up by at least 50% in the first hour, and it went up by 61%. Now, over 4 hours, we predicted that we'd see as much as a 200% price movement, and we saw a 211% price movement. Those alerts also work on the downside too. So if you see a sell alert in here, let's take repo. Well, we predicted that we were going to see at least a minus 20% price movement on the 1 hour time frame, and we saw a minus 68% price movement. Same thing on the 4 hour time frame. We had very high confidence in a minus 20% price movement, and we saw a minus 89% on that time horizon. So these are some of the most powerful signals out there in the industry today, and the reason that we're able to do this with such high accuracy is because we're one of the only teams that are actually training machine learning models on the data inside the blockchain.